All right, so this is the instruction video for our shape tuning assignment, our first shape tuning assignment. And it's AnShape. If we want to open up Adobe Animate, remember on these training videos, you could fast forward, rewind, pause, whatever you need to do. You're in control of the playhead of this video, okay? So you want to watch a little, do a little, watch a little, do a little. If you forget something, go back a little bit and remind yourself. Don't try to watch the video all the way through and then try to do the assignment. Use the assignment instructions as you're doing it, okay? So we want to click here under Full HD, and we want to go up here, right up here to this menu and fit in window so we can see the entire frame. Alright, so on this first frame we're going to do a quick draw on our word. We're going to pick a word. You can use the word from the AN word assignment, the one that we did about a month ago, where you just had a word that you connect with, but it could be any word, again, that you make some kind of connection with. The word I'm going to use is, well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, you have a word that you're going to use for this, okay? So, on this first frame, on this first keyframe, we're going to draw an illustration, a quick draw, like 10 minutes, drawing some kind of illustration that connects to that word. So the word I'm thinking of right now would be for like let's say bravery, or it could be teach or learn, whatever your word was, right? All right, so I'm going to go to the brush tool, and when I click on the brush tool over here, B for brush, by the way, I've got the properties tab open here, right here, and I've got the color. I could change the color, set up the color I want. Also, I could change the diameter of the brush here, right, to whatever I want. And you just want to, use the drawing tool. The pens and use the pen and the drawing tablet to come up with something, right? So you're going to draw. All right, we're just going to do some kind of draw, quick draw that illustrates the word. Draw something that illustrates the word. Draw something. Let's put that. Okay, you're not putting that. You're going to actually draw something to illustrate your word. You can fast forward this if you understand. This is where you want to probably pause to and start drawing. Okay. Oh, I'm going sideways. The word. All right. So when you're done, with this illustration, use different colors, of course, mix it up, right? Mix it up, get some colors in there, right, with your drawing, with your quick drawing. Then we want the viewer to see that for a second, so we're going to go out here, click on frame 30, and we're going to click and hold on our keyframe menus, and we want to click this keyframe that has the black dot in it. Okay, so as we scrub through here, nothing happens, just pauses and shows us this our first illustration for 1 second. Then we're going to click on frame 60, and we're going to use our keyframe menu and click blank keyframe. And this is where we're going to write our word, whatever the word is. And so let's go back to the tool properties here, and we're going to write our word, whatever your word is. So I'm just going to put word, and maybe each letter is a different color. It's up to you. Okay, so you have your word on frame 60. All right, so then we want to be able to read that word for a second, so we're going to go out to frame 90, and we're going to click and hold on our keyframe menu and click the keyframe with the black dot. That way we can see the word for a second. I'm going to use this here to scroll across because I'm working my way across. I'm going to click on frame 120. And on frame 120, we want to do our second quick draw. So we're going to use the blank keyframe. Blank keyframe. Here we're going to do a second quick draw. Okay, second quick draw. That relates also to the word. Now, it could be connected with the first drawing if you wanted to, or it can be a different drawing that also illustrates that word, right? So let's say my word is bravery. So maybe on the first picture I have it like somebody walking a tightrope across two buildings or something. And maybe on this second quick draw, this one, I might have a stick figure surfing a gigantic wave, okay? Something like that. Or if I want it to be related, I can draw, I can have this stick figure walking across a tightrope on the first drawing, and on the second drawing, I can have maybe that stick figure falling off the tightrope. I don't know. It's however you want to do it. So they could be related to each other, or they can be separate, but both quick draws must connect somehow, illustrate that word that we're looking at, okay? So you're spending some time on this frame drawing. When you're done with that, you're going to go out to frame 150. Again, we want to pause for 1 second. So I'm going to click and hold and click on the keyframe with the black dot in it. So I've got a pause going there. And we'll work away my across to pull up frame 180. I'm going to click on frame 180, and I'm going to click and hold, click blank keyframe, and here is where I'm going to have just a dot. I'm just going to come out onto my stage somewhere, anywhere, and maybe I'll come up here. No, maybe I'll come down here and just click a dot, just a quick dot. Make it a small dot. Command Z that. Make it even smaller. A little tiny dot. Boom. Okay, so now I got a little dot there. And that's close to being it. I'm going to go out to frame 210, and I want it to pause here at that dot, so I'm going to also click on the keyframe menu and click the keyframe with the black dot in it. So there we are. Okay, we're almost done. I am going to click somewhere in between frame 30 and frame 60, anywhere in between frame 30 and frame 60, okay? And I'm going to right click on any of the frames between 30 and 60. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to go up and click Create Shape Tween. All right, then I'm going to scroll over, and I'm going to go and click anywhere in between frame 90 and frame 120, anywhere in between, and I'm going to create shape tween there, and scroll over, and one last shape tween between 150 and 180. Create shape tween, and I'm going to do the command return key and preview. So 1 second here, then it goes to the word, then it goes to the second drawing, and then it all disappears to the dot, squeezes all into that dot, and it just keeps looping. Okay? Pretty cool animation. Very good. All right, you're done. So I'm going to save this, file save as. I'm going to call this AnShape. Okay, AnShape. And I'm going to click save. Click save. I'm replacing it because I have a bunch of these already. Then I'm going to export it. So file, when I'm done, I'm going to export it. File, export, export animated GIF. And we're going to wait for it to process. Might take a minute or so. There's a lot of frames. It's got to organize. Probably move the playhead a little bit to get to this screen here, and I want to click save. It's going to be a dot GIF. It's going to be down in the Creative Cloud, right? Click save. Of course, replace. You won't have to click replace because I have some of these already. Might take a second here for it to export. Wait for it. Okay, it's done. So you're done. Quit, animate, and submit this to the Schoology assignment. Go to the Schoology assignment here, this AnShape tweening basics right here. Submit it to this and put it on your animation page in Wix. Again, important part is that you place this on your Wix animation page. Label it as AnShape. Good job, and look forward to seeing these. And I'm trying to get out here. There it is.